Hello everybody and welcome to another vlog. As you may notice, I have a new headset. I was previously using a microphone and like this kind of microphone here. I might use it again at some point, but currently, since I have this headset, I'm going to use this. Why do I have a headset? Well, this happened. I don't know. It just broke during a travel, so that sucks. But on to the actual vlog, matter of the vlog. As you can see from the title, this will be talking about Let's Players and, well, basically YouTubers who make videos about gaming, or gameplay videos mostly. So, I think there's quite a lot of vitriol for just basic Let's Players, because, well, admittedly, just doing a Let's Play isn't all that hard. Like, it just requires that you have a recording software, which is, admittedly, they are free. Like, the one I'm using currently is Open Broadcasting Software, which is, in my opinion, rather good, and it's also useful for streaming and such. And it's a pretty good recording software, and it's completely free, so that's good. And it has a lot of options for recording, so that's nice. And then you only require a microphone and a game to play. And then actually, like, there are some little things that you require, like motivation and something to do with the, like, do you have something interesting to say and such things, but those are not really, they are not the necessary components. You only require a free recording software, or any recording software for that matter, hopefully a microphone, and a game. Yeah, that's anyone, literally almost anyone can do this. For like the cheapest microphones that I have found are like, if I remember correctly, this microphone that I had, this cost like €5, so that's not much. That's literally anyone can buy that, and I personally do have only little money to spend. Like, I have some money problems, but nothing too bad. And €5 is really cheap even for me. So that means there's a very low barrier for entry, and unfortunately that means there's an influx of crap. Like, there's a lot of bad content, and unfortunately I will admit that I am really kind of responsible for some of that bad content. I am not actually really that proud of the Let's Plays that I have made, since I don't consider myself all that funny, interesting, or, well, maybe intelligent, but not like so intelligent that I could make some intriguing commentary during gameplay. I try at least, but, you know, it's not one of my best. I'm not really that good at it, but at least I try. And it's a work in progress. You get better at it with time. Now, on the other hand, I do see this is really the problem. This is the reason why people have problems with Let's Players, because there's a lot of them, and if you don't have anything interesting to add, well, you're just flooding the market with crap, and that's bad. But then there are these Let's Players that not everybody likes, but they have huge followings, like, let's take something not that controversial. Let's take PewDiePie for example, since he makes a lot. He's the most popular YouTuber, has been for I don't know how long, very long at least, pretty long, at least in internet time, for very long. And yeah, he has a huge following, but I'm actually not gonna discuss him in detail because of reasons. Let's talk about Game Grumps, for example, because they are some of the finest examples of Let's Plays that I at least find acceptable. Because they have two editors, I think at least two, like Barry and Kevin, if I'm correct. So they at least, all of their downtime is edited out, and they have at least good quality microphones, so that's good. not something like I have. I think I sound a little bit different right now, and I think the microphone is a bit too close to my mouth actually. Whatever. Hopefully the sound isn't too high for you. And the other thing is that since Game Grumps always have at least 2 people playing together, it isn't actually just about the gameplay itself. I personally do enjoy Let's Plays. I have a favorite Let's Player that I do watch very frequently, and I really do enjoy his commentary because I do really like him. And he is, in my opinion, very intelligent and well spoken, and he really voices his opinions rather well. And he does edit his videos at least to some margin, so that they are not just, you know, recorded videos and immediately put them online, but, you know, like majority of the Let's Play videos are. Like for mine example, for a huge part, not every one of my videos, I do actually. I'm not here to defend myself. I do a lot of crap. But like Game Grumps, since the focus on Game Grumps is the interaction between the 2 people who play, or not play the game, but who are at least observing the game, that really makes it. That's the most entertaining part of it, and that is really enjoyable, I find it. And for an example, like in the Extra Credits channel, they just started this series, Side Quest, where Dan is the newbie and he is playing through Dark Souls, and the developer James who is a game developer, is talking about the intriguing parts of Dark Souls. I'm actually thinking about doing something similar with my friend. Let's see if he agrees to it. Maybe. We'll see. If you see it in the channel, you know, I talked about it here. And that would be rather interesting, since it's always fun to listen to 2 people interact between each other, since there's a lot more going on there. More than so in solo commentary, because solo commentaries are always, I find them to be rather, they are very occasionally not that, oh, what am I talking about? They are hard to make interesting. Some people have certainly made it successful, like Markiplier and PewDiePie, for example, but I don't actually understand why PewDiePie is so popular. I have watched his videos and whatever, I'm not going to talk about my opinions about him. But for Markiplier, I can definitely see, well, majority of his fans are females, and he is a rather handsome man, and he sounds very nice, I must say. I can totally understand why you would watch him. I actually have watched him a lot. Okay, not a lot, but at least a bit, I guess. And he's very appreciative of his fans, so that's nice. So I can definitely see why people watch Let's Plays. I'm one of those. I watch like really regular Let's Plays, but I do see the problem that people have with Let's Plays, and I do agree there's a lot of crap there. And I'm definitely not proud of what I have done for that, because don't look at my earlier videos, they are really horrible. They are just plain awful. At least in the really Let's Play videos that I do, I at least like, okay, I'm going to defend myself here. Disclaimer. Defending myself here. So, at least in my videos, I do like watch over them, and I do edit, like, at least try to make them a lot funnier. A bit funnier, maybe. It doesn't always work. Not all that often, actually. But, you know, I have to try. I'm actually going to do another series very soon, which should be a lot more fun, but it's not even close to resembling a Let's Play. Then there's these videos that, like, for an example, Total Biscuit does, which is the first impressions type of videos. The WTF is. And some people would consider those Let's Plays, but since they are first impressions and they are basically reviews, you really shouldn't consider those being Let's Plays. And I do see these are... I for one really appreciate what Total Biscuit is doing, because his videos are at the very least informative about the games themselves, like their settings and mechanical points, like if there's something that's useful, or if the settings, or if it's a good port, or if there's anything like mechanically done wrong in the game settings. He brings that up because he really emphasizes that point a lot, and that's something I really can appreciate. I might not agree with his opinions every time, but at least he brings them up, the points, very neutral, and that's very important. So again, I'm going to reiterate this point. I do see why people watch Let's Plays, and I do sometimes, not so much anymore because I'm actually kinda busy, but that's besides the point. And I do keep watching other videos, so I could technically watch Let's Plays instead, but you know what, that's just not interesting to me anymore. And I do have a lot of problems with Let's Plays, not the least problems that I do have with myself. I have really done a lot of bad videos, and I'm not that proud of it. But you know, work in progress, everybody has to develop a style. Maybe some people do, like many of the famous YouTube celebrities have like their secondary channels where they do Let's Plays, like for PPG gameplays and Pro Jared plays. Yeah, and like the completionist has the Super Beard Bros, where they just do a Let's Play basically and talk about games and trivia and stuff. That's fun. So I can totally see why people would do that, but there's a little difference there, and that's that first they have gained the popularity by doing different things rather than Let's Plays, which is the key factor there. Like, if you gain following before or without doing Let's Plays, and then people would like you to do Let's Plays to see your actual reactions to the games live, I can see why that would be useful. Like, or why people would like that, because it's interesting to see some of your favorite YouTubers doing it's interesting to see your favorite YouTubers' first reactions to a game or during a game. Maybe not even first, like maybe their reactions during the gameplay itself. And yeah, I can totally see that. But I do wonder why some people not like, there are quite a few people who have who have become popular just because of their Let's Plays, like PewDiePie and Cinnamon Toastken, and well, Minx has other things too, but there are quite a few others. Markiplier, I already explained, he has other reasons besides the Let's Play itself, but you know. So I don't actually know why I did this vlog either. I don't know if I'm even going to post this. Maybe. I don't know. But I do actually like... Okay, yeah, I did have a point why I wanted to make this. Like, I really would like people to... If... I don't think anyone's going to watch this, but you know, if they are, like, I would really tell people to not really give that many likes to just Let's Plays. If the people really do work with those videos, like they edit them and do a lot of work for them, and more than just the basic Let's Play, then they are, I believe that people, then the YouTuber is worth getting that like. But I think people should really hold on to their likes a lot more than they do. Like, you shouldn't just like a video because it's from your favorite YouTuber, and you should really just give him the like if he really deserves it, if he has done something for the video, not just opened his recording software and started talking to the camera. Because that's not really all that, shall we say, creative. That really doesn't require that much effort, and I don't really see why people should be awarded for not really doing any work. I, for an example, do not currently have advertisements on my videos because, frankly, it's a hobby. I don't think I should be getting any money from this, at least currently, even though I have actually spent quite a bit of money on this hobby. But that's mostly because I do actually enjoy the editing process, so I don't know, it's something that's I think it's a lot of fun. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Like, if you have something to your own thoughts, like what do you think of Let's Players, and do you think that they should at the very least do a lot more editing in their videos? Please do leave your comments down below in the comments, and tell me about, like, who are your favorite Let's Players and why do you watch them, if you do. I'm intrigued. Well, yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I might do a follow-up. Excuse me, I accidentally I might do a follow-up on that maybe later on, or this video. I might follow up this video later on if I get something interesting to say, but for now, I thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Ganmu out.